I never like to cast any actor who hasn't read for me in person. I've only done it once. It was the part of Stan, a garbage man from the South who always felt inferior to his younger brother. There were actually about 4 guys I thought could do a great job with the part, and then there was this videotape. A guy who'd been on set the day of the audition, but just really liked my play and was hoping to be considered anyway. I wasn't planning to cast him, but since he'd taken the time to make a tape, I figured I should at least watch it. I didn't expect to see anyone embody the character of Stan so fully and so immediately. Of course I offered him the part, and that was how I met Olin Montgomery. I remember when he walked into the first rehearsal. He was a force of life. That was my very first impression. It was amazing how much he brought to my play, the tiniest of details that he worked into the character. It was a 2-hander, short piece for this festival in Queens. We went on last, and every night after the show, Olin and I took the train together back to Manhattan. Olin always had to swipe my card for me. Something about the machines at that particular stop in Queens. Everyone else seemed to do it with ease, but not me. I remember one night as it was time for us to split, Olin looked at me and said, "I adore you." I adored him too. He was funny and full of confidence, oozing with talent that everyone who came to the show immediately noticed. And more importantly, he cared for people. His family, his friends, his colleagues. When the show was over, we promised to work together again. We had plans, but things got in the way. Thought we'd always come back to it, but then COVID happened. I'd sent Olin a message about working together again right before the whole thing hit. He hadn't gotten back to me. I thought it was strange, but I figured he was just busy. That wasn't it. I was reading Facebook one night and I found out the real reason. Olin was one of the first people in New York to contract COVID, and now he had died from it. I was shocked. I couldn't imagine Olin dead. I still can't. It's crazy to think that someone who had been so full of life could suddenly somehow not be. And yet it was true. So instead of working together again, I'll just have to cherish the one time we did. And when I'm a little hesitant about doing something, I'll keep in mind one of the last meaningful things he said to me. "So what do you care what other people think?" That was Olin. He always knew what to say, and he definitely lived his best life. May he rest in peace.